Hi, I'm Scott Nailon, owner of Managed SEO. We specialise in search engine domination. In this video, I'll be demystifying SEO for you. So the first thing you need to understand is that your website is the digital you. And the search engines are kind of like business networking events, but on the internet. I use this analogy because there's a number of parallels between real life and digital life. When you go to a business networking event, there's certain social rules that you need to follow, and if you don't, you won't do very well. Before you go to the event, you need to plan. What are you going to wear? What's your hygiene going to be like? Are you going to have aftershave or perfume? There's a lot of questions you've got to ask yourself. You've also got to work out what you're going to say to people. Are you going to take business cards? How are you going to dress? These are all very important factors to your success at that business networking event. We can also draw a clear parallel here between these things and what's called on-site SEO. If you turn up to Google's business networking event with poor on-site SEO, it's about the same as turning up to a real networking event in your tracky dackies smelling like body odor. No one's going to want to get near you. And online, neither is Google or any of the search engines. So how do we fix this problem before it happens? Well, first, you have to make sure the developers of your website have actually conformed it to Google standards. If you're not sure about this, go to a website called gtmetrics.com. You'll be able to run a free test. The report of that test will tell you what needs fixing on your website. And if you're not very technical, that's okay. Your web developer should be able to fix it. Then comes the fun part. You need to plan every single page of your website to rank in Google for the right keyword to get you the right clients. You need to think about your customers' intent. Why did they search this keyword phrase? And then make sure that whatever they're looking for, when they land on your page, they find it fast. And to ensure that there's no bounce rate or less of a bounce rate, make sure that the page is engaging, it's got pictures, it's interesting, and that the headings and subheadings give the user what they're looking for fast. Make sure each page has at least 500 to 1,000 words on it. This is the point where Google gives a page authority, and this gives you a lot better chance of ranking that page. While you're at it, make sure you learn how to do on-page SEO optimization. This is going to allow you the best chance of ranking that page for that keyword. Now that your on-page and on-site SEO is done, you're ready for your business networking event to start. Now, when you turn up to a business networking event, if you turn up and talk for 5 minutes and then don't say another thing for the whole night, you're going to come across like a bit of a weirdo and you're not going to have much authority. That's about the same as having a website blog, putting 1 or 2 blog articles on it and never posting anything again. In order to stay relevant to people and the search engines, you need to be constantly publishing good quality information that's going to help your end user or your desired clients in your industry. Doing this is going to build your authority in the eyes of your clients as well as the eyes of the search engines. The massive bonus of this is that you get to subconsciously shape your clients' understanding of your industry. The more they read, the more your authority grows in their mind. So as a business owner, you want to blog as often as possible, and you want your blogs to be 500 to 1,000 words. The next concept we need to understand is the concept of backlinking. A backlink is where somebody else's website has a link to your website. And in the eyes of the search engines, this is about the same as somebody in a crowd standing up, pointing directly at you and saying that you have authority on this matter. However, the quality of the website giving you the backlink will determine how much the search engines give that backlink in authority. For example, in real life, if you were standing next to a homeless person and they were telling everyone you were the best financial advisor in the world, no one would listen. But if you were at a Robert Kiyosaki event and he stood you up on the stage in front of everyone in the building and told everyone to see you about financial advice, you'd probably get a few phone numbers afterwards. Now imagine this scenario. We go to the networking event, but before we get there, we arrange for 10 people to be there who know that we give good service. But they're there before us. These people purposely arrived before you did. And generally, they're sitting around talking to other business owners. And you walk into the room and they all look up, stop their conversations and say, "Oh my gosh, that's such and such. He's an expert at such and such." At that point in time, your authority just went up with everybody that heard those people give a testimonial about how great you are at what you do. And that's kind of like how a backlink works. The more backlinks from good quality places in your niche that you get, the better your off-site SEO is going to be. Now, as your off-site SEO climbs and as your on-site SEO climbs, your overall domain authority climbs as well. Read more about domain authority at moz.com. Domain authority is like a rising tide, and your keywords are like all the boats on a marina. As the tide goes up, all of the keywords go up with it. So let's recap. You've planned your site. You've planned every page on your website to actually rank for a certain keyword which you know gets searches. You're giving your blog constant content, which keeps your customers or potential customers coming back for more information. You're then getting regular backlinks from other websites, hopefully within your niche, that have domain authority higher than yourself. And there you have it. All of a sudden you start seeing more visitors on your website, you start seeing more sales leads, and hopefully you convert those leads into paying customers. And there it is, guys. SEO demystified. It's honestly that easy. Plan for success, give quality, and watch the returns come in. My name's Scott Nailon. I own Managed SEO, and to learn more about how to do all of this, visit manegedseo.com.au.